The battery for the locator beacon on the data recording black box had expired long before Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 vanished, an interim report revealed Sunday on the first anniversary of the tragedy. The Malaysian report, which shed little light on the Boeing 777's disappearance shortly after leaving Kuala Lumpur bound for Beijing, was released as relatives of the 239 people on board held memorials in both cities. At least 30 relatives of the Chinese passengers gathered at a Beijing temple, holding signs and white t-shirts saying "Search on" and demanding the truth. The relatives said they want to pray for their loved one's safe return and to maintain pressure for more information from Malaysian authorities, who they believe are concealing information. In Sydney, Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott, whose agencies are leading the hunt, said searchers were about 40% through scouring a 23,000 square mile area of the southern Indian Ocean expected to conclude in May. And he promised to continue the search as long as there are reasonable leads. No debris from the plane has yet been found from the extensive search. The interim report did not identify any significant areas for concern about the plane or crew. One new issue, however, was that the expiration date for the battery of the locator beacon for the flight data recorder was December 2012, more than a year before the actual flight. The battery in the cockpit voice recorder's locator beacon was working, the report said. The report, required by international aviation authorities within 1 year of an incident, contained profiles of the crew, including their finances and insurance coverage, but found nothing unusual. Much speculation centers on the possibility that the captain or other crew members deliberately flew the plane off its scheduled path. There were no behavioral signs of social isolation, change in habits or interest, self-neglect, drug or alcohol abuse of the captain, first officer, and the cabin crew, the report said. The captain, Zahari Ahmad Shah, whose elder sister defended him Thursday against a popular theory that he was a rogue pilot responsible for the disappearance, showed no significant behavioral changes on the day of the flight or his prior 3 flights, the report concluded. The gait, posture, facial expressions, and mannerism were his normal characteristics, it said. Most of the people on the plane were Chinese citizens, 153 of the 239. Cheng Liping came to the Buddhist temple in Beijing on Sunday to remember her missing husband, movie stuntman Zhu Kun.